Hello and welcome to Event 3. This is the amateur semi-final between Nathan Appleton and Jamie Keane. It is a race to 8. My name is Stan Yakovakis. I'll be commentating on today's match. Looks like Jamie Keane has won the lag and he'll be breaking off. So this is the amateur event, Event 3, semi-final, race to 8. And that's a bit of a scrappy break there by Jamie. There's a few clusters in the middle of the table there. So it'll be interesting to see if Nathan goes with the yellows or the reds. And he's missed a pot. It's still open table. So it looks like the yellows might be the preferred preference. Great shot there by Jamie. Has opened up that cluster of balls. Jamie's been playing quite well recently. He actually knocked me out of the quarterfinals. So I expect Jamie to put on a good performance here today. That's okay. Good shot there. And that's a good shot there by Jamie. Decides to play a safe shot. And Nathan, I haven't seen too much of Nathan. He does have a slightly awkward or unusual queuing action, but I don't think that seems to hamper him at all. Jamie could play this yellow up to the top left. If he does, I think that may open up the frame. He's missed a pot. Okay, so now Nathan has a few different options here. There are a few clusters there. He's elected to play safe. And that's okay. It's a good shot there by Nathan. And that's a little unlucky there by Jamie, but I think that's still okay. I think that yellow still goes to the bottom left. If not, he may elect to try to extract that or break up that yellow and red. He's tried to break that yellow and red up without any success. Now this yellow in the middle of the table goes to the left centre. He can cannon the yellow onto the other yellow. He needs to make sure he doesn't hit the red first. It's quite close. Yeah, so Jamie's asking Nathan to keep an eye on this shot, just in case he plays the red first. And that's okay. That's a fair shot. And I think that's a good shot there by Nathan. It does give Jamie a slight opportunity here to possibly play the yellow to the top left, or he can play the one to the left centre. He's played both. And it's a good shot there by Jamie. So he needs to play his next yellow to the bottom left. Needs to screw out towards the centre of the table. And he's missed the pot there. I think both players seem to be slightly unsettled. A great opportunity here for Nathan to pot a few balls and possibly work himself back into the frame. I don't see too many issues here. It's a nice shot there. Could possibly play the red to the top yellow, to the top left, sorry. It's a nice shot there by Nathan. He has to be a little careful here with this red to the top left. He may need to play cushion first. He has played cushion first, so he's missed the pot. I think he played that a little too firm. So this really gives Jamie a great opportunity here to come off possibly 2 rails, or he can follow through and play off just the top rail. He has to hit this quite firm. Doesn't want to land in between. He's played off 2 rails there, and that is a great shot there by Jamie. Doesn't want to land straight. I think he's landed a little straight. I think that's still okay. He leave himself a slightly awkward black to the right centre. And that's okay. So this is Jamie Keane for the first frame. And that's a nice pot. Jamie Keane leads 1 frame to 0. Race to 8. Today's streaming brought to you by Q-Ball TV and Dan Lynch. And you are watching the IPA Australia World League. And that is Nathan's big break there. Balls have been potted. May decide to play on the reds and that just dropped in. a slightly awkward table here, but he does have options. And that's okay. He can possibly play the red to the bottom right, and he may use the yellow to stop. No. He's played that quite confidently. That's a good shot there by Nathan. I think he's slightly overran that. And he's gone for the cross double. Good attempt there by Nathan. Jamie comes to the table. Now his balls, every ball has a pocket, so I don't see him playing a safety shot here. I think it's early on in the match, so he could possibly decide to take on the frame and see how he goes. And I think that's okay. He can play the one to the bottom left. If not, he may need to play the cannon. I think Jamie thinks he can play the one to the bottom left, and that's slightly overran that one. He's slightly out of position here. He'll possibly play the yellow to the top left, and that'll be quite a safe option in case he does miss. And no, unfortunately he's overran that one by quite a margin. So I think that red plays now to the right centre. Oh, that's a very lucky shot there by Nathan. That's a great stroke of fortune there. Unfortunately, he's tied up the black slightly, though he may decide to try to break this up. No, he's elected to play the black to the bottom right. And that's a great pot there by Nathan. Nathan wins his first frame for the day. It is 1-1, race to 8. Nice finish there in the end by Nathan. Got slightly lucky there with that red to the bottom right. But fortune favours the brave. That's an incredible shot. You don't see that too often. Jamie Keane to break. So 1-1. And that's a soft break there by Jamie. He was breaking a little harder during the day. But there are options here for Nathan. Preferably the yellows. And that's okay. It's landed okay. The prize money for this event, Thomas Milligan, I'm not too sure. I will try to find out as soon as I can for you. I know the prize payout is to the top 8. So as soon as I know, I will let you guys know. This is the semi-final match, the race to 8. I think that's fallen us slightly short. May choose to cannon off the yellow. That's a nice shot there by Nathan. May need to cannon into the yellow and red here to hold the white. I don't think he can hold it for the yellow to play to the bottom left. Well, maybe he can. Yeah, it's a nice shot there by Nathan. That's just about perfect position. That's a nice shot there by Nathan. So this black ball for the frame. It's a nice finish there by Nathan. Nathan leads 2 frames to 1. The race to 8. Nathan setting up the balls with the incredible smart rack, in my opinion, the best rack available on the market. Highly recommend the smart rack. Nathan to break. That's a big break there by Nathan. The balls have drifted over to the left side of the table, but I think the reds may be the preferred option here. Red balls are in play. And I think that's okay. I think that red still goes into the left centre. Okay, Nathan's decided to play a safety shot there. Jamie has a couple of options here, but I don't think Jamie can do the out. It's a bad miss there by Jamie. Nathan can decide to play the red to the right centre, and that's what he's doing. It's a nice shot there by Nathan. Maybe looking to play the red onto the other red. I don't think the double is onto the middle. We may be looking to play a safety shot here. It's a nice shot there by Nathan. I believe that is a total snooker, or fairly close to it. So Jeremy is total snookered. He needs to make contact with the yellow, and that's okay. That's a good shot there by Jamie. Okay, so I do have some information here regarding the amateur prize money. So the winner of the amateur event will receive 1,400 Australian dollars. Runner-up will receive $700. Back to the action. Jamie has a few options here. That's a good shot there by Jamie. It has pushed out the black a little.
Almost. Need another half roll of the ball.
It's a nice shot there by Jamie. So ideally he'd like to play this yellow to the left, top, bottom left, and land straight or straightish, and that's okay. Doesn't need to do too much with the white ball here. He may elect to go up and down, or he may decide to slow roll this one in. Yeah, it's a nice shot there by Jamie. Great position here to win his second frame. And that's a nice finish there by Jamie. The score is 2-all, race to 8. So just to recap on that prize money, the men's pro winner will receive $2,500. The men's runner-up pro will receive $1,200. The amateur winner will receive $1,400, and the runners-up will receive $700. There are the prizes. So Jamie to break. It is 2-all, race to 8. And that's a much better break there by Jamie. But unfortunately, it is a dry break. And it's a missed pot there by Nathan. It's a slightly tricky layout. The balls are congested. I think this frame may turn into a tactical frame. The Jamie has potted the red balls are in play. It's a good attempt there by Jamie. Yeah, Nathan's in a little bit of trouble here. It looks like he's electing to play the black up to the top right. And that is a great shot there by Nathan. That could be a frame winning shot, that one. That's a great shot there. So now this is, he's left Nathan with a few options here. I think the yellow goes to the left centre. Now I think he may be lining up a skill shot here. This is perfect position. And that's a nice shot there by Nathan. It's an interesting shot there by Nathan. It's a good safety shot. Jamie's in a little bit of trouble here. And he's played the red to the right centre, which hasn't gone in. So now this hands Nathan a great opportunity here to possibly take his third frame. Slightly hampered queuing here. The white ball is near the cushion, but it should be okay. No, he's elected to play safe there. Obviously not feeling confident on executing the clearance. And that's a great shot there by Jamie. He's actually killed one of the yellows to the top right, and he's taken control of the bottom right pocket. And that's a good shot there by Nathan. As expected, this frame's turned into a bit of a tactical battle. So it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out. He may elect to play the red onto the black here to possibly open up these balls. It wouldn't be a bad option. He doesn't want to... Yeah, he's going for the extension on his cue. Doesn't want to foul with his shirt, touching one of the balls. No, And that's a foul shot. So Nathan has one free shot with the option of ball in hand. I think that's a interesting shot there by Jamie. I wasn't expecting that one. And Nathan needs to be really careful here. He's put it pretty close. He doesn't want to do a push shot here, otherwise it will be a foul. And I think Jamie's asking for a second pair of eyes here. I think he's calling over another player. He's just going to keep an eye on this shot to make sure that it's... So... Yeah, that's an interesting shot there by Nathan. It happened so quick, it's really too hard to call a push shot, but I think it was okay. And that's slightly unfortunate there by Nathan. Had a great pot there to the bottom right, but the one has gone in off. And now Jamie has ball in hand with one free shot. And a great opportunity to take his third frame. Really unlucky there by Nathan. Jamie just figuring out his plan of attack here. Sometimes having too many options is a bad thing. So we'll see how he plays this one out. Slightly overran that one, but it's still okay. So this red to the bottom right will most likely be in or over. Doesn't want to make contact with the yellow afterwards. And I think that's okay. Slightly overhit that one, but it should still be okay. And on the other semi-final match, we have Temujin Dixon leading 5 frames to 4 against Jack Green. So that's looking like a pretty close game there. Jack playing really well. I saw his previous match against Tanev, and that was a 7-6 win for Jack. Played really well to get up on that match. But Jamie just needs to slow roll this one in, or he can just stun it back. That's a nice shot there. Could decide to play off the top cushion here or off 2 cushions, and that's okay by Jamie. Jamie's putting quite well, so I expect him to get this black to the top right. And that's a nice win there by Jamie. Jamie leads 3 frames to 2, a race to 8. So Nathan Appleton comes to the table about to break. It's a big break there by Nathan. Balls have been potted. Interesting little cluster there on the top right of the table with those 3 reds. Could possibly play the plant. And that's a nice shot there by Nathan. And that's a perfect result. That's a nice shot there. And that red has not dropped. So Jamie's balls look quite good. There aren't too many issues here. He's slightly overran that one. So I think he's going to need to pull out a good pot here to get back in the frame. But there's really only one yellow on the cushion there, on the bottom left. And there's a good pot here. Oh, and he's missed that one. Unfortunately, he's missed out by quite a margin. And this is a great opportunity here for Nathan to win his 3rd frame. That's a great shot there. That's a nice shot there by Nathan. Has a couple of options here. So that's slightly out of position. May need to try to force his red, or he'll leave himself the long pot on the black. Ooh, he's missed the pot there. And that's a bad miss there by Nathan. I think you rushed that shot a little. Yeah, I think Nathan needs to get off his phone. But back to the action. Jamie looks quite good here. Balls are situated in a good position, but does need a good positional shot here. And that's okay. Well, he's missed the pot, though he has total snookered Nathan. Raises his hand as a sign of apology. But we all know deep down that Jamie would be pretty happy with that result. And that is a foul. Jamie has the option of ball in hand with one free shot. Jamie's elected ball in hand, anywhere behind the balk line. I'm not too sure what he's thinking here. He really needs to just concentrate on his own balls, I think. Oh, he's playing the plant. And that's a good shot there. But I think he's slightly underhit that one. Would have preferred to be slightly closer to either yellow. Really needs to back in his cueing here. And that's a good shot there. I think he's landed straight, so I don't think he'll be able to play the last yellow to the bottom left. He may need to screw straight back and play the yellow to the bottom right. I know he's tried to cheat the pocket there, which has forced him to miss the pot. And now it gives Nathan a slight chance here with awkward cueing. Now he's played the double. And that's a bad result there for Nathan. It's a nice shot there by Jamie. Doesn't want to land on the cushion, which he has. Jamie is putting quite well. I expect him to get the black to the right centre. Nice pot. Jamie leads 4 frames to 2. Race to 8. Jamie Keane to break. And in the other semi-final match, Tim leads 6 frames to 4 against Jack Green. Race to 8. Jamie Keane to break, leads 4 frames to 2, race to 8. And that's a much better break there by Jamie. He has a couple of options here. He could elect to play the yellow plant and then possibly leave the double. Well, he has played the plant, and I'm not too sure if he's left the double to the right centre. Or maybe he just hasn't seen it. He's tried to move the yellow there. It's a good attempt there, but he has landed out of position. I'm not too sure if we can cut it back into the left centre. He's tried to cut it back, and I think that's a good result there by Jamie. I think Nathan's looking to play some type of a safety shot here. He doesn't want to double kiss that one. That's a slightly unfortunate there. Gives Jamie an opportunity here to possibly play the yellow to the top left, then come down for the yellow to the left centre, and possibly try to extract the red down the bottom left. So that's in a good position here to play the left, play the yellow to the left centre, and try to move the red. That's a great shot there by Jamie. It's a great result. May need to pull out his cue extension here as he'll be reaching. He doesn't seem too happy with that result, though. I think that's a pretty good result in my opinion. Now as he started to play the yellow to the top right, and he's missed the pot. It's a nice double there by Nathan. You can possibly try to play the red to the bottom right and maybe move the yellow, the red on the other side. Yeah, it's a good shot there. Nice position. I think the red may pass the yellow to the bottom left. Maybe we can try to get a bird's eye view. Yeah, so I think that red does pass the yellow to the bottom left. That's a nice shot there by Nathan. That's perfect position. It is close, so I think it does pass the yellow. That's perfect position. And that's a nice finish there by Nathan. Nathan Appleton trails Jamie Keane 3 frames to 4. It is a race to 8. That was a very nice clearance there by Nathan. In the end, he worked it out quite well. Nathan to break, trailing 3 frames to 4, race to 8. It's a big break there by Nathan, though it is a dry break. The open table. In the other semi-final match, men's amateur side, Tim Dixon is leading 7 frames to 4 against Jack Green. So Tem looking good for his third amateur championship this season. So Jamie has potted a yellow. Yellows are slightly tricky. He does have the other yellow to the bottom left if he wants. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that shot, though it's okay. He does have the yellow to the right centre. I think that yellow does pass the red to go to the bottom left. There is another shot here. He could elect to play the yellow on the left side of the table, double the yellow to the top right. That might be an option. He's missed a pot there, and that's a foul shot. Unfortunate there for Jamie. Nathan Appleton has ball in hand with one free shot. And just news filtering through, Temujin Dixon has defeated Jack Green 8 frames to 4. And Tem is our first grand finalist in amateur event number 3. So Temujin Dixon will be playing the winner out of Nathan Appleton and Jamie Keane. So it's all to play for. Oh, that's a slightly unfortunate kiss there. And that is a foul shot. Jamie has ball in hand with one free shot, and I expect him to clear the table from here. His balls are quite close to each other. It is a little tricky. Just needs to try to figure out in his mind what's the best plan of attack. He could decide to just play the black and get it out of there to possibly open up the balls. That's a good shot there by Jamie. It's a nice shot there by Jamie. He's in good position here. And he has left a cut to the top left. Doesn't want to overrun this and get snookered behind the red. That's okay. He has played that a little firm, so he's left himself black to the top right. And that's a nice shot there by Jamie. Jamie takes the win on that one. It leads 5 frames to 3. The race to 8. Jamie Keane to break. Now there is also a men's professional event happening at the same time, and it is Bro Shields versus Bronson Blackball, and that is 1-1. And the second semi-final is Michael Tad versus Mark Cotton, which is 3-3. So Jamie Keane to break. And that is a dry break. It's an interesting break. There are no clusters, though the balls are quite congested. So yellow balls have been potted and yellows are in play. It's a good attempt there by Nathan to pot the yellow and extract the other yellow. Though it has left Jamie with a few options here. Those two yellows over the pockets on the bottom left and bottom right, causing Jamie a little bit of a headache. What can he do here? He could elect to play the red, could double back the red to the right centre. And that's a good double there. Thanks to our major sponsor, Budget Motels. Really appreciate the support. And that is a good pot there by Jamie, though he has landed slightly out of position. I think he does have a red to the right centre. That's a nice pot there by Jamie. Interesting to see what his thought process is here. To pot the yellow to the bottom left there without success. So I think Jamie is running out of rope here. I think by potting his red balls he's just making the pathway a lot easier for Nathan. He needs a good pot here. Yeah, that red to the bottom right, I think that's but he's sneaking about at the moment. And he's missed a pot. And I think that's okay. So Jamie may need to play a skill shot on his next visit to possibly open up that bottom right pocket. It's a nice pot there by Nathan. So Nathan electing to play the save shot, though there is a skill shot here if Jamie elects to play it. The balls are quite close together, so he doesn't want to play this firm, possibly play it medium pace, and that red should pot the yellow and then follow through. I think he's also weighing up the red double to the left centre. I think the skill shot here is his best option. If he does elect to play the red to the right centre or the double, he may push the yellow towards the pocket, and he's made a slight mess out of that shot. It's a good double, though it's just caused him a little bit of grief here. And I believe they may be touching ball. If that is touching ball, then Nathan will need to play away from that yellow closest to the white. And that's a good shot there by Nathan. And there aren't too many options here for Jamie. He can smash and hope, or he can elect to play another safety shot. Yeah, so Jamie is elected to play another safety shot there. Nathan could play another safety shot back, which he has. So this frame really turning into another tactical battle. Good opportunity here for Jamie to possibly play a snooker. Yeah, I'm not sure about that shot. I think there may have been a foul, though it was fairly close. No, I don't think the players saw that. Must have been okay. It's a good shot there by Nathan. I think on the next visit we may see Nathan possibly go for the frame. Yes, so I think it's time now for Nathan to make a decision and launch the boat, as they would say. The balls are quite open. So Nathan selected to play the double. That's a great shot there by Nathan. And that is a total snooker. I think that's going to fall short. That is a foul shot. So Nathan has one free shot with the option of ball in hand, or he can play from where the balls lie. My preference would be to take ball in hand and then play the yellow to the left centre. That would be my starting ball. And that's a good shot there by Nathan. It's landed slightly short, though it's still okay. There's a good positional shot here to land on the black. Doesn't want to run into the red. And I think that's okay, but he will need to avoid the in-off. And that's a nice finish there by Nathan. Nathan trails 4 frames to 5. It's a race to 8. So that frame there went on for quite a while. It was quite a tactical frame. So Nathan hoping to do another big break here and peg back the score. So Nathan trails 4 frames to 5, race to 8. And that's a good break there by Nathan. Balls have been potted. Red balls are in play. And that's okay there by Nathan. He has tied up the red there to the left cushion. He's tried to extract that. Has he left the double? I think he may have left the double on here. If he has, he may decide to play that last. No, he's tried to extract that off the cushion. That's a good safety shot there by Nathan.
Press a bunch of buttons, don't know if it did anything. Couldn't find the off button.
Do you want it turned off or left on? It's a nice shot there by Jamie. Yeah, we're just talking here between ourselves about the air conditioning in the venue. It is a little cool in here. Some prefer it hot, others prefer it cooler. So Jamie has got a few options here. He may decide to try to land on the yellow on the top cushion. So I believe that'll be his next shot. That's a good positional shot there by Jamie. And he's left a little too much angle there for the yellow on the top cushion. He may need to reroute now, or he can possibly try to cut the yellow to the top right. No, I think he's deciding to possibly play a yellow to the bottom right. He needs to be fairly confident in this putt. And that's a great shot there by Jamie. I think he may have enough angle to stun up for the yellow on the top cushion. Once again, needs to be focusing this putt. And that's a great shot there by Jamie. Good position here. And that really is a nice pot there by Jamie. This black for the frame. Jamie leads 6 frames to 4, sorry. And race to 8. The winner to play Temujin Dixon in the men's amateur grand final, event number 3. Final event for 2023. Jamie Keane using the smart rack, setting up the balls. Seems to be playing quite well and would be hoping for a big break here. Jamie Keane to break, leading 6 frames to 4. Balls have been potted. And that red is hanging right over the left centre pocket. That's absolutely incredible. Surely that's about to roll in. That is so close to the pocket. That's almost more than halfway. Jamie's elected the reds. The reds balls are in play. I think Jamie here is lining up a plant, the red onto the red. That's a nice shot there by Jamie. Unfortunately, the red has landed behind the yellow there. No, it's still okay. He's in good position here. He could decide to play the red to the top left and totally open up that cluster of 4 balls. That's the 2 reds, the yellow and the black. We could decide to play the up and down double. So the red up and down to the bottom left. And I think he's playing the plant or the cannon to the top left. And that's a good pot there by Jamie, though he has killed the black. So I don't think he'd be happy with that shot. Jamie looking to play a safety shot here. I don't see too many better options at this point in time. Yeah, unfortunately that's gone horribly wrong there for Jamie. That is a foul shot. And Nathan has ball in hand with 1 free shot. Anywhere behind the black line. Can possibly choose to play the yellow on the red and try to extract the black in the same shot. No, he just played the plant. It's a good shot. And that's a nice shot there by Nathan. May elect to play the yellow to the left centre and come around 2 or 3 cushions. No, he's decided to play a safety shot. Yeah, I don't think that's a good result there for Nathan. I don't know if Jamie can play the red to the bottom right, but he definitely can play the double. He's tried to play the cross double, and that's landed in a slightly awkward position. That this gives Nathan a golden opportunity here to possibly peg back a frame. The black's not ideal, but it can be potted into the right centre depending on where he lands, or he can possibly play the double on the black. Now, this is a crucial shot here. He may decide to play into the top yellow. No. So I think we're going to see another safety shot here. And that's a good shot there by Nathan. It's kind of a containing shot. Good to see Nathan playing with the percentages here. He's not doing anything too rash. He's being very patient, which is good to see. Nathan has a great opportunity here. Jamie has unfortunately kicked out the black, so he needs 1 good pot here. And he's missed that by quite a distance. don't know if Jamie's deciding to possibly play another safety shot here, or possibly lay up behind or near the black ball. Now he's gone the double, the face cut double, and he's missed that shot, so I think the yellow goes to the top left. If not, Nathan will play the yellow to the bottom left. Yeah, it's a nice confident pot there by Nathan. And this is a great opportunity here to pot the yellow and win the frame. That's perfect position. So this black for his 5th frame, and he's done it. So Nathan trails Jamie Keane 5 frames to 6, a race to 8. And in the men's pro event number 3, Bro Shields trails Bronson Blackball 2 frames to 3. And in the other semi-final, we have Michael Tad trailing Mark Cottingham 3 frames to 7. And both semi-finals in that event are raced to 9. So I think the players are taking a slight comfort break. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes with some action. So for anybody out there who would like to play in the 2024 IPA Australia World League, there are some spots available, but there is a cut-off date, and that cut-off date is the 30th of November of this year. So please get in contact with BAPA, Blackball Australia Pool Association, and let them know that you're interested in playing in next year's events. There will be 4 events staged throughout the year.
Six five.
Again, you deserve it, so you don't need to apologise. The white obviously. I was going to say
So now we're just waiting on Nathan to come back from his comfort break. He shouldn't be too long. Sorry about that, folks. Now we are watching some of the men's pro semi-final action. nice shot there by Bronson. That's just about perfect position. He is leading Brochures 3 frames to 2. So this will take him to a 4-2 lead. And that's a nice shot there by Bronson. Has his black to the right centre. That's a nice finish there by Bronson. So Brochures to break, trailing 2 frames to 4. And that is a race to 8. That is the men's pro event number 3, final event for this year. Just a recap of the prize money. I'll have a look and see what the prize money is. So the men's pro winner will receive $2,500. Runner-up will be $1,200. And in the ladies, there is also a ladies event.
Nice break,
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the ladies.
I can do better.
I don't have the ladies prize money event.
Sorry. You didn't put your last word on, did you?
Yeah, I'll need to chase that up with the organisers.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what.
Here we go. So the ladies pros, the winner will receive $1,200. Runners up in the ladies, $700. And each semi-finalist will receive $250.
And obviously, I knew it was not right. I thought you were rapping for me.
Yeah, so I don't know where Nathan's disappeared to. He's taking quite a while. But I'm sure he'll be slightly back very soon. I think you may have to send out a search party for Nathan. He may have simply disappeared. And that's a good shot there by Bro. Has landed okay on the black for the frame. And that's a nice finish there by Bro. Bro Shields trails 3 frames to 4. A race to 9. And I believe on the other semi-final table, Mark Cottingham is on the hill. He is 8 frames to 4 ahead.
They come back before.
Okay, all right. I'm just speaking to my virtual assistant, Dan Lynch. He's gone out. He's launching a search party for Nathan Appleton because we don't know where he is at the moment. He simply disappeared. And we're still waiting on Nathan Appleton to arrive back from his comfort break. It has been quite a while. It's quite unusual for a player to leave the arena for such a long time. So we're just sending out a search party to find him. Hopefully things are all okay. But we should be back soon with some action. Okay, so Nathan now is entering the arena. Okay, sorry about that, folks. So it's Nathan to break, trailing 5 frames to 6, and it is a race to 8. And that's a good break there by Nathan, but it is a dry break, and yellows look pretty good. Yellow balls are in play. I think if Jamie can play a couple of good positional shots here, he should be okay. It's slightly tricky. I think this is one of 2 key shots coming up. Would like to go out towards the middle of the table. I don't think he can come straight back. And that's a nice attempt there by Jamie. I think he has left the yellow to the top right. If he has, that's a great result. And that's a great attempt there by Jamie. Unfortunately, he's missed the pot. That could have been frame. And Nathan comes to the table with several options here. Great opportunity for Nathan to peg another frame back, possibly get it to 6-all. That's a nice shot there by Nathan. May have slightly hampered queuing here, but he's still in good position. And I think he's out of position here. He may elect to play the double or the very fine cut to the bottom right. He's elected to play the double.
Shot.
That's a nice shot there by Jamie. Has an option here of playing the yellow to the bottom right and possibly going into both yellows. If that's what he chooses to do. He's tried to go into the yellows. No, it's still okay. I think it can play the bottom of those two yellows to the bottom left. I would think it would be an probably an in or over type shot. I don't know if he. I don't think it would be a good idea to possibly pot this yellow. He's actually potted the yellow. I think he's possibly left a double. I didn't think that yellow would pass the red to the bottom left. So he's slightly annoyed. But he does have an option here to possibly double the yellow to either the bottom right or triple to the bottom left. Try to play the double, and I think this is going to be, so I think this will give Nathan a great opportunity here to possibly play a snooker or to attack the frame. That's a good shot there by Nathan. Shot there. This black to level the score. It is 6 each. Race to 8. Jamie Keane to break, and that is a dry break. I think both, there could be an argument here for both colour sets here, red or yellow. So Nathan's selecting the red. a nice shot there by Nathan.
Just tells me how hard I've got
It's a good result there for Nathan. Still has a couple of tricky balls here. May elect to play the double here. That's a real nice shot there by Nathan. So he may elect now to play the red to the bottom left and try to maybe extract the red closest to the yellow on the left side. And that's a great shot there by Nathan. It's just about perfect. He has slightly tied up the black. Yeah, it's a nice shot there. I don't know if the black goes to the bottom left or to the right centre. I don't think he has an angle to go into the yellow and black. No, so I think he's leaving the double or the triple. So this black to take a 7-6 lead, race to 8. And that is a great shot there by Nathan. That is a fantastic shot there by Nathan. Takes the frame and now leads 7 frames to 6. And Jamie Keane has left the arena. He's taking a comfort break. Yeah, that was a great shot there by Nathan. Well worked out in the end. Has been trailing for the majority of the match. So we'll have to wait and see how things pan out. So back to the men's pro semi-finals. Mark Cottingham is on the hill against Michael Tad. Bro Shields is leading 5 frames to 4 against Bronson Blackmore. Michael Tad looking good here to possibly peg back another frame. So Jamie Keane has entered the arena. Okay. So Mark has beaten Michael Tad 9 frames to 4, and he'll be playing the winner out of Bro Shields and Bronson Blackball in the men's pro event number 3. Final event for the year.
So is this, they'll both be on that one. They'll both be on that one,
Jamie has potted a yellow. Balls are a little tricky. Needs to be a little careful here with his work. He doesn't want to play the yellow onto the red onto the black, if the plan is to try to extract that yellow from the bottom cushion. I don't think that yellow goes to the bottom right, but he does have a few different options here. He can play the yellow to the left centre. He can possibly play off the other yellow into the left centre. That's a nice shot there by Jamie. That's a nice containing shot there, tying up the black and the red. But Nathan does have a few options here. He can choose to possibly later on play the red to the bottom right and to possibly break out the yellow there to open up that pocket. But no, he's decided to play a safety shot. I'm not too sure if it's a total snooker. Yeah. By the way Jamie is lining up the shot, it does look like it is a total snooker. And that's a good result. But unfortunately he has left Nathan with a few different options here. Possibly to play the red to the left centre off the yellow. No. He's decided to play another safety shot. So Jamie just asking over Nathan to check to see if the white is touching the yellow. If it is, Jamie will have to play away from the yellow. I think they're getting the official referee, Chase Staley, to make a ruling on this decision. Yeah, I don't know if it's been called a touching ball. But it's quite a crucial decision. It's quite a crucial time in the game where these kind of decisions do matter. So I believe it was called a touching ball. Okay, so I believe the previous ruling was it was not a touching ball and Jamie did foul. So that handed Nathan a free shot. That decision by the referee and Jamie's foul, I think it's changed the tide in this frame. So Nathan has a great opportunity here to possibly take out the frame and in turn win the match. Good shot there by Nathan. that's okay. He was slightly lucky there, but it's landed okay. So I think he needs one good positional shot here. A bit of pressure on this shot. And that is a nice shot there by Nathan. Could elect to play the red to the bottom right and use the yellow as a stop ball. And that is a nice shot there by Nathan. I think the red does go to the bottom left. Electing to play a longish black. So this black for the frame and the match. For the match. And he's done it. Nathan has won the match. Great match. Final score 8 frames to 6. Nathan will now play Temujin Dixon in the men's amateur grand final, event number 3.